Hey, Sassy Stuff. I'm Emma here with Bailey, back with another locker room talk. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite people right now, Jayden Daniels. This year, he isn't just breaking records for Washington. He's really redefining what it is to train as an NFL quarterback. His success isn't just about raw talent and hard work. He is now leveraging cutting edge virtual reality technology to process defenses faster, improve decision making, and preparing for games like you never could before. So, we're asking the question if this is the future of quarterback training. What do you think?
Considering that Jayden Daniels himself did say that this is actually one of the programs that helped him secure the Heisman Trophy in his final year with LSU, on top of also being a really heavy, dedicated component to his training in the NFL that has now led the Commanders to be second in the NFC East and heading off to Super Bowl playoffs. I mean, there's kind of no denying he's on to something clearly that's working for him. But I guess the question is, though, is do we think this is something that other players are going to start to integrate into their own training sessions?
I mean, I hope so. This has been absolutely sensational for him. I mean, before people really started talking about what he was doing differently, it just seemed like this rookie. So the game, we'll start here. The game speeds up at every level. High school, it speeds up to college. College speeds up to the NFL. And so with rookies, it's hard to learn the speed of the game. But with this technology, which was developed by a German sports company, like you said, it was first introduced to Daniels at LSU. He goes through game scenarios at 1.75 normal speed. So this helps him process coverages and defenses faster than what is actually going to happen on the field. So on the field, he has the ability to make quick decisions. We saw that in the Lions game that they won. Two Lions defenders were coming around the side. They're going to sack him. He was able to get the ball down to Terry McLaurin, and he did not flinch a muscle. So it's been absolutely amazing for him. And I think quarterbacks moving forward should use technology like this to help them learn the new speed of the game.
It kind of brings into conversation. I mean, you have people, again, who are very much against VR, AI, all those sorts of different advanced technologies. I myself am a big fan of don't hate the game, just become a better player of it. And I think we're seeing that living example over here in Daniels, but especially as things like the NIL, that was the first year we've really seen it here in college football. We're seeing the investment in the players. The curiosity is going to be the investment in the technological programs that start to come with it. And I really think we are kind of on a cutting edge. And I really do think that Jayden Daniels is the pioneer for any kind of sports athlete that's leading the charge on what it means to actually take relevant resources and leverage it to the best of their abilities. There's no denying that this kid is on top of this game. Excuse me, not kid. This young man is on top of his game. I mean, the fact that he is performing at such crazy, excellent levels that frankly, you're not necessarily going to get in real-time training, no matter how hard you go. It just, I think, depends on what works best for you. But I think he's showing us that there's a way to be able to incorporate the resources around us and start maximizing it to the best of our abilities.
Absolutely. I mean, what it does for him is it just slows everything down on the field, which is huge, especially at that higher level. And everyone's looking at him and it's like he's not playing like a rookie QB. I assume he will win Rookie of the Year as well, because you look at the other rookie quarterbacks, Caleb Williams, who's with the Bears, he really struggled adjusting to the NFL speed. Drake May with the Patriots, he was kind of limited by his offensive system. And Michael Penix Jr. at the Falcons, he had inconsistent play. He didn't play the whole year, but this is really what sets Daniels apart is he processes the game better. He's better at decision making. His preparation method is clearly working for him. So this could be absolutely amazing for future QBs. I look at Quinn Ewers, for example, who gets a little shaky in the pocket if the O-line starts to collapse in around him and those defensive players come up to him and he gets a little wonky. And Jalen Milroe was the same exact way. Carson Beck, we've seen these quarterbacks on these big teams kind of fold a little bit under the pressure of these defenses coming quickly at them. But if they can go and they could speed the game up even faster than a human could go in these games, I think this could really help them. So you get that success under pressure, the third down efficiency that Jayden Daniels has, even the fourth down efficiency that this team has, the pocket presence. So I think this is the way of the future in a way.
Could you imagine, though, being in a session, having on your VR gear, seeing something come at you and then in real life almost feeling like it's like a slow motion sort of sensation because you have it sped up so fast, like that would actually be the craziest experience ever. I mean, here's a question, Emma, and I would love to get your opinion on this. Is out of all the programs, let's talk about the SEC because we are SEC stuff, of course. Out of all the SEC programs that are currently up and running in today's world, which program right now do you think would be the most likely to start utilizing technology like this into their practices with their players?
Well, obviously LSU is. So we can take them off the table. It was actually in Jayden Daniels' contract to have this wherever he went in the NFL. That's how much he loves it. But oh, gosh, I think they all need it. I really do. I think probably your bigger schools, the Texases, the Bamas, the Georgias, maybe even South Carolina and Florida. I mean, these are the schools who have a little bit more money. Ole Miss probably can get this technology a lot faster. But I mean, it's the SEC; they all have money. But I'm thinking it would be the bigger programs, the programs that continuously contend for these national championships, who contend for the Heisman trophies. So it's going to go there, I think. But like you were saying earlier, with everything slowing down, I listen to books sometimes at 2x speed, and then I will slow it down and back to like normal. And I'm like, wow, this sounds like they're in molasses, like talking like really, really slow. And I'm like, so I get it. I'm like, if you do speed something up and you get used to that pace, then everything lower than that kind of does slow down. So I think this is sensational technology that people should be utilizing. And I'm glad my boy Jayden got it first, and maybe we'll win a Super Bowl.
He said, let's go. Well, Ceci, Steph, you guys tell us, what do y'all think of virtual reality being utilized in training programs for athletes, especially in the football world? Let us know in the comments below.